Hey guys, welcome back. So today we are looking at build a meta audiocraft app. Imagine a world where your words can craft melodies, where a simple phrase transforms into a symphony. So welcome to the frontier of AI-driven creation, where technology and creativity harmoniously intertwine. So in this project, we delve into the capability of Meta's MusicGen. So if you want to know what Meta MusicGen is, you have this GitHub link provided to you, which gives you more information about how to install it and all the stuff about Meta MusicGen, a state-of-art controllable text-to-music model. Similarly, there are other stuff. If there is interest, I'll go over them in greater detail. For now, in this video, we'll focus on MusicGen. So the GitHub link is available in the video description. So if you just go here, you will have a collab, and all you have to do is open in collab here. If you open in collab, you can run whatever code will be going over in this video. So this is what I wanted to mention initially. So by leveraging audiocraft package, we can transform simple prompts into rich audio experiences, opening new avenues for musicians, developers, content creator, and enthusiasts alike. So before we even get started, you have to do this Python m pip install, which I've already done because this takes a couple of time to install. So I've already pre-ran it, and you can see that here. Similarly, you can do setup tools, wheel, and you need audiocraft, and you basically need some bleeding edge version of audiocraft. And similarly, if you clone the repo locally, it is mandatory that you want to train. So that is what we are doing here. And similarly, train a watermarking model. If you don't want it, you can skip this part, it's optional, but you have to train the model. That's necessary by default. And after this is done, then we basically need some essential libraries. So to embark on this musical journey, we first need to import the necessary libraries, which is listed here. So Torch Audio facilitates audio processing tasks. AudioCrafts provides access to advanced music generation models. So MusicGen, core model responsible for generating music based on text prompt. And similarly, audio enables playback of audio within our environment, and text area and button create interactive elements for both user and user controls. That's all we need to know. And here are the list of packages and libraries we are installing. I did already execute it, so you will see something like this. So just wait a couple of minutes. It generally goes through. It also depends on the speed of your internet connection or how good your network is. So that's basically a good thing to check before you even try this. If not, you would need to pause a couple of seconds for this to complete and basically wait for it. So yeah, I hope it's done. Just waiting for it to complete. The first command is already done. Yeah, so let's wait for it to complete. Yeah, it completed. And the next step, what we need to do is loading the pre-trained model. So what do I mean by pre-trained model? Let me show you that here. So in Meta, you have so many models, which is MusicGen small, MusicGen medium, melody large, and stereo. So you can play around with them in Hugging Face Hub. You can see the links here. This repo is provided to you, so you can go around and explore this. So for the purpose and the interest of time in this video, I am using the MusicGen small here. So opting for a small variant ensures a hassle-free experience and a computational efficiency. That's why we are going with that. And how do we do that? So basically all you have to do is, let me just go to this. So we just need MusicGen get pretrained Facebook MusicGen small. If you want to do a larger model, or if you are an enterprise trying to build some enterprise solutions, smaller models might not be sufficient for you. You would probably go with a larger model. So just be aware of it. That's a good to know knowledge. That's why I'm just repeating and sharing this with you. So yeah, so it generated the model here, and so this model is trained on vast variety of music sets, is adept at understanding and generating itself musical into different musical style. The next one is composing the framework. So configuring model environment or parameters, whatever you want to call it. So before we compromise on the new masterpiece that is being created, which is not seen anywhere, we set parameters that define our musical piece. One crucial is the duration of the generated audio. So if I just say 10 here instead of 8, all this means is this is going to be 10 seconds. But we don't want a music video of lower duration, so we'll go with a 10-second music video. So that seems to be good. This did not cause any issue. So this command configures the model to produce an 8-minute compilation, providing a concise yet expressive musical snippet. Okay, so that's all I wanted to mention here. So yeah, we executed it, and the next part is generating music from the text. So now we reach the crescendo of our project. So generating music from the text from textual prompts. By providing descriptive phrases, we describe the model for to create a collaboration with other developers or individual enthusiasts. The key steps to pass parameter here. Okay. Then the key steps to pass parameter here will be given a model, describe the music you want to generate with it. If you like to play classic, what type of music you like. So you enter it in the prompt. Then you use the generate method in the model and pass the list of text type you want in square brackets. Then the next generated audio samples and play them. Then take the result from the previous generated you chose and use the audio function to play for the audio. So basically that's what we are doing here. So results equal to model generator. I'm just going with classic guitar beats, or if you don't like this, you can also change it to this. Yeah, but you can play around with, see which musical instrument you are into, because every country has preference for some instruments or the other, or it could also be region specific, or some individuals might end up playing multiple instruments. So we don't know what could be the cause of it. So here we are just generating it. Let's wait for a couple of minutes. Okay, as you can see, it takes about 2 minutes in a small model, but in some cases it can be as high as 5 to 6 minutes, provided your internet is not so good. So let's wait for it. And after this is done, the next part is playing the generated music. So let's do this after the music is generated. So I would wait for a couple of minutes for the music to generate. So in the meantime, let's assuming we want to build an app. I'll just play the music once the music is generated. So this is just playing through. So I would wait for this to get generated. So while this is what's happening, so let's assume we need user to provide an input to the music, and that to go back to the backend, pass that as a parameter to the model and generate a music back. so that you can integrate it with your uh, laptop or desktop, whatever you are using, right? So for improved interactivity, we use something called widgets. So widgets basically are nothing but text area. So basically for text area, we accept input from the user and we are generating a button. So once this is done, the last part is putting all of them together. So before we do that, let's hold off for a minute and we'll come back to this. Yeah, so it's gonna take some time, so let's wait for it. So similarly, the next part would be synchronizing and other stuff. So synchronizing the ensemble, connecting UI to the model. So this is what it would look like, wherein you can enter a prompt, basically that give a music prompt or whatever, you can accept it, then you can integrate it and display it in the same prompt. Here's an example where there is 8 minutes. So if I change this to like 20 minutes, this would be different. So it can play with like multiple variants. I'm not saying it's limited to only one type of music. So you can play any type of music that is of interest to you. So similarly, you can play around with the prompts to see various other stuff. So let's try this one. While this generates, you can also okay. So by integrating Meta's AI MusicGen with interactive Python widget, or if you don't like Python widget, you can probably do something like Streamlit or Flask or wherever you want to integrate it. That is totally up to you. So we have created a platform where text transcends into music. The fusion of technology and music uh, will not only bring artists and engineers together, not only demonstrate music creation, but also showcases boundless possibilities of AI and human society. Embark on a melodious journey and launch uh, a world of music uh, in any interest of your choice. So that's all I wanted to cover. I hope this is an interactive tutorial, and whatever we went through, the code is available for you to try it out yourself. So that's all I had, and thank you for joining.